This is for the fans who truly understand. Real all the time, all they all my fam. Shooting for the stars, and knife in the land. Giving everything I can, why they tell me I'm the man. Now I'm ballin' like a sphere, I'm the man of the year. 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 And everybody shouting, you the man of the year. Man of the year.
What's up, guys? This video is about how to be happy, cool in front of others, and confident in yourself, especially when you've had a history of being mistreated and social rejection. I come from a background where I've been mistreated by my peers for years. It's reflected on me quite a bit in the past, and I always lived in the past. Who I was and the vibes I put out reflected how I felt. Not only until I got over, worked through that, and let those feelings go, was I able to move on and live a happy and better life. It's for anyone really who wants to live a happy and successful life, having confidence with really no support from others. You can go through life being angry at everybody, or you can go through life being happy and looking forward to the future. If you want to go out and be anything that you're inspiring to do, work at it, and as Shia LaBeouf says, just do it. First, I'm going to start off with talking about how to raise your self-esteem and confidence with virtually no support from other people. So you could be coming out of a situation where you really don't have a lot of social support, maybe you don't have a lot of friends, maybe you're not popular in school, and you're really struggling to live a happy life because there are other people around you that are bringing you down. Those can be really tough moments. But I'm going to show you a few ways that you can use to really bring out that confidence and self-esteem. Now, this is a process. It's not going to work overnight. You have to work at it. It's something that you see these results step by step. You're not going to wake up the next morning and be living the dream. This is something that you have to work at every single day. Now, the first thing you got to do is when you wake up in the morning or any time of the day, mornings I prefer because you have a few minutes to really think about things, even if you're heading up to work or school. And what I used to do, before I was living in a time that I wasn't really happy, I would think about or write down at least 3 positive things or accomplishments that I've done in my life. And it could be anything. It could be that you're really kind to people. You like doing nice things for people. Maybe you hold the doors open, or you like to be there for your friends, or to help out a neighbor, or just doing kind things for people in general. You won an award. One thing that I have a history of is karate, and I've been doing that off and on for about 6 years. I'm not doing it recently, but I have spent a lot of my life in karate, and I have several martial arts awards. So what I did was, and I will get into this later on, is I would make a note of that, hey, I won these awards. One thing you can do is show that you're proud of these awards by putting them up on the wall. And that's what I've done. Other accomplishments could be you made a new friend, you graduated from school, or you got a new job, or things are going really well for you that day. And it doesn't really matter. As long as you're proud of that moment, it was an accomplishment, or a good quality you have that you're proud of. You don't have to do this every day, but I started out doing it every day, and then eventually once a week. And then as you go down the line, maybe once every other week. Every little bit counts. Don't dismiss anything. Focusing on the negative is just going to make things worse. Even if you have 90% bad luck or negative experiences, and you have the 10% positive, those 10% positive experiences really build up, and count them and focus on those. And you can focus on building up those positive experiences now and into the future. So really focusing on your accomplishments and good qualities you have is one of the first steps to building your self-esteem and self-confidence. Now, the second part I'm going to get into, and it's sort of a segue or a sequel to the first step, and that is if you have any awards or pictures or memories or anything that reminds you or represents a great experience in your life or an accomplishment in your life, display them. Show it off to people. Remind yourself that you accomplished this. If you won an award in anything, a certificate, a diploma, hang it on your wall and say, hey, look, man, I accomplished that. I freaking got my black belt, man. I graduated university. I have my freaking diploma. I have my freaking degree. I'm on my way. Look at that. It's freaking on my wall. That's what you got to do. Show everybody that you're proud of your accomplishments and that they're not just forgotten memories. I have all my karate awards on my wall. I have my diploma on my wall, which is in environmental management. I also wrote some articles in newspapers, which I cut them out and framed them and put them on my wall because I'm really proud of them. You could say, well, why don't you just save the links? And of course I did, but there's just something awesome about having something physical in your hand, like a physical picture. If you have a picture of you and your family, or a brother and sister, mother and father, uncle and aunt, cousin, friends, don't be ashamed to hang them on your wall or to put them on a table. Show off that these are the people that really inspire you and you admire, and display that in your room. Building your room or your apartment or your house is one of the aspects of displaying your character. It's almost like having a Facebook page and having all your interests and what you think. It shows your character of who you are. And it's something like a monument, like a trophy itself, that this is who I am, I'm proud of it. And that's what I did. Now, everybody can do this in their own way. My bedroom used to look like a dump. I mean, it was just a complete dump. The painting looked bad. The floor looked bad. And it was just a boring and mess of a room. So I decided to renovate it. I painted it. I added new furniture. I bought a new TV. I bought a new bed. I have a new stand with my entertainment in it, my video games, my movies, my books. My room's carpeted now, and I've really turned it into an awesome place that represents who I am. I also have posters and pictures on the wall of my favorite movies and just really cool things. And it's just another aspect of building your confidence. This is who you are. I also have like rocks with little fossils in them and really cool things, collectibles and stuff that are hanging around. I have my Star Trek models, the Enterprise D and E. I have a thank you card. I have little bits of memorabilia, gifts from people, just little things that make up who I am, people I interacted with, and those positive experiences. Now, one last thing you can do in this category is I have a mirror in my room. It's in my closet. It's sort of a semi-walk-in closet. It's nothing too special. It's probably the most low-grade walk-in closet you can have, but I painted it, made it look really nice. I put a carpet in it. I even put a poster in my closet. Yes, I put a poster of Iron Man in my closet. So there you go. In my closet, I put a mirror, a long length mirror, so when I look at it, I can have a good view of the clothes I'm wearing and how I look. Right beside my mirror, I have a picture of Bill Murray pointing his finger at me saying, "You're awesome." It's something that, you know, may sound a bit ridiculous, but you wake up in the morning and you see that picture and it's like, yeah, you know, maybe I am awesome. And it's just a little thing that just points out that, hey, I'm cool with who I am. Bill Murray's going to remind me of that every morning. So these are the little things you can do in your own home or apartment to get you started. The real tough work is obviously working on your attitude and your view of life, the filter you look at the world through. It's not going to happen overnight. If you've been mistreated for a long time, or you've sort of been a social reject and not really been very popular, your self-esteem is probably going to be pretty beaten. And especially if you've been bullied or abused by other people in your life, it's something that obviously is going to be very challenging to get over. And it took me years to work through that. If you want to check out a couple of my videos, I did one on how to heal from a lifetime of bullying. And if you want to check out my video there, you can click on the link above. It's about 12 minutes long. I've broken it up, tell my story about what I went through, and then I go into the steps you can take to heal from bullying, and then at the end of the video I have a list that you can read. So you can skip to any of those things during that video. My other video is on overcoming social anxiety, something that I've struggled with for a long time in the past, but have mostly cured. And if you want to check out that video, you can click on this link here. So moving on, back to dealing with those feelings and thoughts of yourself. For the longest time, a lot of people who have self-esteem issues usually have them because of the feedback that they get from other people. Maybe they are told that they're not good looking or made fun of in some way, and it really brings you down. And we take what people say very seriously. It's only human nature. In this video I say how to be confident in yourself without the support from others and from a history of being mistreated. By nature, biologically, you need feedback from other people, you need to engage with other people, you need company, and you need love and support and companionship from the other human beings. It's just nature, you can't change that. So that's part of the experience, but there's also that other half that you can control, and that is the positive energy that you put out into the world, the positive energy that you can receive from that. Take steps 1 and 2 and focus on the positive qualities you have and the accomplishments you have and build on that. So be proud of those. Go out there and be proud of yourself. How you look at yourself, if you're not confident and you don't like yourself, you can't really expect anyone else to. You have to show other people that you're proud of who you are, you love yourself, and you want others to love you as well. And you will only receive that love when you know in your mind that you're worth it and that you're important. And it's all about mind over matter, how you think. Do you want to live a happy, successful, and confident life? Or do you want to spend the rest of your life being bitter, angry, and pissed off at the world? What would you rather have? Which one? Now, the obvious choice is, for me, to live a happy and successful life. I think that's what everyone on the planet wants to live. A lot of people get caught up in living in a world that's just very negative, feeling sorry for yourself. Getting over that is a huge hurdle. Letting go of that anger, dropping the bags, to getting into a positive lifestyle. So the next category is interacting with people. You want to take this positive energy that you have, even if it's just growing, you're building the foundation to feeling better, is to project that onto other people. Now, you may still be very anxious and nervous, and I had that problem for the longest time, where that anxiety and nervousness just followed me with me because of what I had to deal with in the past, and that anxiety and nervousness would just follow me around with me, and it's something that you really have to work at resolving. When you're talking to people, it's always good to have a positive mood, and if you're complaining about something, and everybody loves to complain, that's also nature, by the way, that people like to complain about things. When you're doing that, make sure you do it in a positive way. Make sure you do it in a way that's not too negative, but is more of a critical thinking aspect. So if somebody complains about something, you can agree with them, reflect what you think, and then offer a positive opinion to follow up with that. Now, you don't have to be the most talkative person out there. I myself have always been a quiet person, but when I get engaged in really great and deep conversation, then I become a real talker. So starting conversations with people can be easy as you see someone's shirt and you think they have a cool shirt. Maybe you're going to Comic-Con or something that interests the other person and you're like, hey, you know, what'd you think of this? And blah, 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 blah. For example, you could be like, hey, is there any good movies you've seen lately? And then they'll name a few off, and then you can talk about that, and then you'll get an idea of what kind of movies are they interested in. Oh, what video games have you played lately? What shows have you seen lately? What have you been up to lately? And then you can start to find those interests and connect the dots, and then segue into other things that will build up the conversation. And that's a great way to build up positive relationships with other people. So even if the other person is really not being a conversationalist or is interested in being your friend, you're still making the effort to go out there and to talk to them and to build that relationship. Because if you talk to 10 people, guaranteed maybe 1 or 2 is really going to take an interest in you and be willing to do their part to build a relationship. Rejection is something I'll talk to in a little bit, and how to handle that. Right now, your positive self-image is very important to receiving positive energy back in your life. Now, we all have different backgrounds, we all have different lives. Sometimes we're not going to have all the toys and gadgets and clothes that other people have, but an important thing is to look good. And I'm not saying that looking like a model or something. I'm just saying is to look decent with your clothes and grooming, hygiene, and so forth. It doesn't matter what you look like, who you are. If you're happy with who you are, then that's all that matters. Dressing decently, even if it's a short and t-shirts, at least you're looking nice, and that's an attractive quality. One thing that you can do is something that can make you feel very good as well, is to buy a new set of clothes. So new pair of jeans, shorts, shirts, and really look the part and go out there and show off. You know, this is the way you want to look. That's one thing that I have done as well, is I went out and bought all new clothes, and I want to show myself as looking that I'm cool and I'm proud to show off the clothes that I'm wearing. So once you've gotten the clothes, that can be a big help for you. So being cool is not about putting other people down. It's about respecting other people in your life. Just being a decent person where you're your own person and you're not a pushover. If you're working with somebody, you'll do your job, you respect your coworkers. If you're with friends, you respect your friends by saying, hey man, what's up? Thanks man. Thanks bro. Thanks dude. And those are ways to show other people that you're in the fight with them. They're your unofficial family. That includes coworkers, friends, and peers. You want to be a cool person. You want to put those positive vibes out there, and that's a great way to do it. So as you're doing this, your self-esteem should be slowly building until you can be proud and confident in the person you are. Along the way, you'll be able to make new friends. You'll be able to work up the courage to talk to women, how to approach dealing with them and anyone in a confident and respectful way without being socially awkward and creepy. Developing friends is something that happens over time. It's a process. You're not just going to have everybody fall in your lap, and you have to respect that. And that's where the rejection comes in. Not everybody's going to like you, just like you don't like everybody that you meet. There are some people you get along with better than others. When you're at work or school, there's always going to be a clique of people that you always hang around, where there's other people that you'd rather not talk to. And that's fine. Not everybody's going to get along. Not everybody is going to have the same interests, and people are going to be attracted to certain people. So find those people that you're attracted to. People who find your personality interesting and your positive vibes you put out there interesting will come to you. And there's a quote by Will Smith who says, if you work hard and you do what you love to do, the people that belong in your life will come to you. That's saying that you do what you do, be yourself, be passionate about your work, be respectful of other people, be around the people you're attracted to, and those people and those things will come to you. And that's sort of the law of attraction. Now, there can be a little bit of debate about the law of attraction, but the main point of law of attraction is that you put out those positive vibes, you put out that energy of who you are in the world, and the people that relate to you and find that attractive will come to you. And that's the opportunity you have to build on those relationships, those accomplishments and opportunities. So keep in mind that this is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. It involves a lot of hard work, and changing your mind, changing the way you think is very important. A summary of the things that we went over in this video. The first steps are, think about those things that you're proud of, the qualities you have, the accomplishments you made, those experiences you have. Write them down. Maybe every morning, maybe every week, maybe every couple weeks. Write down what you're proud of. If you have awards or certificates or trophies, put them on the wall. Display them to everybody to see. If you have pictures of people you're with, friends, family, peers, co-workers, people that inspire you and you respect, put them on your tables, hang them on your walls, put collectibles around your room, things that remind you of your interests and passions. If you want to go out and be a business owner, work to be a business owner. If you want to go out and be a fireman or a firewoman, go out and work to be those people. Work hard at it and just do it. Make up a plan of what you're going to do and carry out that plan step by step. Don't expect everything to fall in your lap. Break it up into steps and follow those steps. Letting go of the anger and the frustration and the bitterness and your way of thinking is huge. You have to work on that. It's going to take a while, but those are things you have to look at. How am I presenting myself in the world? Am I being bitter? Do I want to live a happy life, or do I want to live a bitter life? Put out positive energy and a positive attitude to everybody, and you'll get that positive energy back to you. You may not get it right away. You'll eventually pay off over time. When you're interacting with people, be respectful, be positive. Comment on people's interests. A favorite topic has come up. Build on that. And that's a good opportunity to build friendships. Not everybody's going to be your friend, but at least you made that effort. And out of every 10 people, you're at least going to make 1 or 2 friends. If you're approaching a girl, the same applies. If you ask 10 women out, 1 is probably going to say yes. How you present yourself is key. Dress appropriately. Dress with confidence. Dress what you love to wear. Show off who you are and that you're proud of yourself and what you look like. Bring that positive energy, that positive attitude, that positive edge to your personality. The people around you that relate to you and find that attractive will come to you. That includes anyone, friends, women, peers, co-workers, and anyone you run into. Everybody experiences rejection. Not everybody likes everyone. You're always going to have people that you're going to like and dislike. There's always going to be people that you're going to hang around and not hang around. Focus on those people that you have common interests with, you're attracted to, you work at it every day. It will slowly pay off for you, and eventually you can say that you're living the dream. And that's the goal of this video, is for me to tell you my experiences, what I'm doing to live this life. How your life is up to you. How you want to approach it is up to you. But this is how I've approached life. This is what I do. And I want to share those experiences with you. So I wish everybody out there who is struggling in life and maybe not living the life they want is to keep your head high and to make a plan. keep working toward those goals. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of your accomplishments. Be proud of those experiences and build on those experiences. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. And please check out some more of my videos. And I wish everyone the best at living their dreams. Peace.
This is for the fans who truly understand. Real all the time, all my fam. Shooting for the stars, and knife in the land. Giving everything I can while they tell me I'm the man.